Hello and welcome to Dice Venture. We are a group of friends who love to tell stories. We're still on our break from our Daggers Off campaign currently, playing through Mel'e'doz, a level 20 game where evil has won and heroes from all ages are coming back to claw back for the side of good. I am Matt, your DM, and I will allow the players to introduce themselves and who they are playing. Okay, so last time we was all together, we had Echo and we had Magnus with us. They was brought back through the Everstone. They spoke to Wisp, who told them there was a small army of survivors being held captive by the Firehead. So Echo and Magnus wasted no time. They straight away was like, right, what can we do to help? Went in head first to take on the Firehead, successfully defeated the Firehead, lost a few civilians along the way due to a bit of miscommunication on whether it was a cage or just sealed walls protecting civilians. However, they did manage to save about 80% of them anyway. So with that being said, we last left off where Magnus started to fade away, started to flicker out of existence, his form becoming light, drifted away. And Echo, as you're standing there now after the battle has just gone on, the light kind of starts bubbling back up again. And you're thinking Magnus is back as the form kind of changes, and like this form is much like wider. There's like wings starting to appear out of this form, and much like heavier armor than Magnus was wearing, as Muriel appears to you. And Sen, would you like to describe what Muriel looks like as she appears out of the white light?
So, Muriel is not very tall. She's 160, 150 between centimeters. She has these huge wings, bigger than her. They start off as white, but the ends start dripping into black. She's in full armor, and you will see that it's engraved in what almost looks like stars. It shines through, like there are tiny little details, engravings, and they are very much bright as stars. She has a staff with her. It is in gold embedded, and she's a redhead and very pale skin.
Amazing. So, Echo, this form appears next to you. You was expecting Magnus just to he's been flickering in and out of existence since you've met him. You was expecting Magnus to appear back, but then this form takes his place.
Well, the only thing I can surmise is that you're a different person from a different era. Pleasure to meet you, I guess.
Hi. Who are you?
I'm a knight named Echo. I died quite a while ago. Guessing you're also someone of significance. Did the Everstone decide to revive you? Hi.
Hi. What am I doing here? I was pretty restful, to be fair. I don't know why I'm going.
If you just go, we come back with me and get an actual, conversation with the rest of the resistance. There's barely any of them left, but hey, at least some of them will give you some actual information.
Sketch, looking at the sky, what time is it, day, night?
Oh, it is neither day nor is it night. It is a pitch black moment. Stars have long since left this place. And the ground itself is nothing but barren, worn-torn wastelands.
What has happened? Where are the stars?
Oh yeah, they don't exist at the moment. It seems to be a perpetual darkness, brought on by the whole successful reign of the evil tyrant king guy. I don't know. He doesn't really. I don't know why he just put king in the front of his name. It seems really stupid. But hey,
Did you say tyrant?
yeah, surprisingly, he actually won.
That little brat is a king.
Yeah, no, controls the whole planet now. Every single thing you see.
The backstabbing little traitor. Oh, I want to kill him. I shouldn't, but I want to kill him.
I guess that is the goal.
Let's go then.
Yeah, just that way. Follow the crowd of people in the distance towards that cave. Might as well take this back with me, picking up the slightly bigger than usual ruby, making sure it's not forgotten.
Yeah, as you kind of pick up like this giant ruby, it kind of shrinks back down to like a little easy to handle kind of like stone pebble kind of shape and weight.
What's the vegetation like? Is there any?
Scorched ground.
Yeah, it is. It is literally. There's like a bit of mud, like in places, but definitely no plants have grown here for a long, long time. I mean, actually, you would know this because with your connection to nature, you would see that at least for the last 50 odd years, vegetation hasn't grown here.
All stars are dead. The sun included?
It seems to be at the moment, yes. We don't know if it's a perpetual magical form of darkness or if he has somehow harnessed the power to erase the heavens themselves. So we're just working on hypotheses at this point.
Considering my connection to the stars, would I be able to feel them still there, or?
You know what? Roll me a, let's call this a straight nature check. Nature, yeah. I'll give you advantage on it.
28.
28. They are gone, but it's more like they've been locked away than eradicated.
I can still feel them. I don't believe they are dead. But they are locked away.
They're more like banished then.
Something like that, yes.
Well, the information you may be able to provide might be invaluable for our next concerted effort, I guess. I think the people that were left in charge will have an absolute field day having a conversation with you. There's a lot of refugees to deal with now. Well, hopefully we can do something. Slightly cheery, just continues walking.
Marielle is just horrified by what she's seeing. No stars, no nature, nothing.
As you guys do manage to like walk through and follow around, you do eventually get to back through to the little cavern that you woke up in, Echo, not many hours ago actually, and Wisp is there, just like, oh, you, I know you. I've read about you. Marielle, yes?
Yes.
You
Who are you?
Oh, I mean, that's kind of inconsequential. I'm Wisp. I'm the one that kind of brought you here. I've been trying to get the help, keeping up the good fight. to continue all of this. I am sorry. It's you are the one who created the Order of the Stars. That was quite a precedent order before it all went to pot. Oh, Master Echo. I didn't quite see you there.
Oh no, don't worry about me. I've done what needed. Oh, Ruby, do you want to place it somewhere?
Oh, yes, I will take it. I've been trying to craft this armor to help us fight against them. And you see, like, it's kind of like this just plate mail that's kind of got like these sections carved out for like each gem to go into. The Infinity Gauntlet of armor, if you will.
Yeah, I was thinking that, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess you want to just put it in there.
Yes,
Wasn't not ready yet.
I wouldn't want to touch it. It might sear my flesh. It seems because you are not technically here.
Yeah.
Yes.
She will trade as well.
yeah, literally. You can go through like you're corporeal enough to, when you focus on like trying to hit something on that, it works. But like if you try to like touch your shoulders and that, it just like goes through. Like you're nothing more than a ghost, so to speak. However, Echo will tell you firsthand that when things do hit you, it does still hurt. It doesn't just pass through.
It definitely hurts. We are definitely corporeal enough to be punched in the face.
Fair enough.
What's German?
So, what happened to Master Magnus?
He disappeared into a ball of light because he was a little bit more unstable, and he walked out of it.
Oh, the Eversoul must still be reacting, and you can still see this Eversoul still like spinning and.
What is that?
That's the thing that we are, our beings in essence is kind of trapped in. We're all worthy enough to be counted as heroes or people of presence, and it has revived us in the time of the world's need to try and help it.
Yes, it's kind of like anyone that ever either stood up to great evil or made such a grand contribution to the world has ended up being sealed inside this artifact, and we managed to find it, and I managed to find the way to access it. At first we didn't think it worked, and then a few days later Echo and Magnus came out of it.
Is there a way to bring more people out of it? Like,
it seems to have a mind of its own.
Yes.
Yes.
I wish I could have everyone all together and come out of it all at once, but it seems life gets in the way and people can't all be here at the same time.
Yeah, our connections seem to vary as well. Mine seems a little bit more stable than Magnus's was.
So, what do you need us for?
I'm going to be quite blatant with you. What's left of us aren't strong enough to get the rest of the gems and continue the good fight. You've managed to save 80 of our civilians, but the heads are still in control, and we need you to help us take down the heads so that we can take down Tyrant.
All right, yes. The heads are 5 of his generals. It was the beast himself that he split because he didn't want the beast to still be around because it posed a threat to his power in the first place. So he used the beast to gain his power and then split it so it could no longer threaten him. So now that they're working underneath him as 5 separate generals, we defeated the fire one, and now there's 4 more around the world to deal with.
Was the beast something that was around during my time? Or?
No, it would have been like talked of like in legend, like one day someone will be able to pull together the 5 elemental beings to form one world altering being. It would have been talked of like in myth and legend, but no, it wouldn't have actually been around when you was there. No.
any idea where we can find them?
Well,
the first one outside the cave. Just look. Where's like?
Yeah.
Anything else?
that was the fire one. Yes, you took down the firehead. I may know where the Stormhead is, or at least where he was last.
As a start.
He's at the Jagged Coast. I could probably pull together some magic to get you guys there, but I would only be able to send you two. No guides, no nothing.
So it's just a case of good luck, I guess.
What's the worst that can happen? We're already dead.
Yeah, no, this is the point. It's just a more of a thing of we go there, we just do what we can. Because that's all we can do.
Yes, it would take me a few hours to get this together if you needed to rest, as long as you didn't disappear. Again, I hope that it... time is of the essence, but at the same time, I do understand
there's
that...
limitations on what you can do,
yes.
Not a problem. I guess I'll just sit in a corner and wait. I don't think we need to eat. I haven't felt hungry the whole time.
I mean, we don't have much. We've got some rations. We've probably got enough for the next 3 days. With all these people back, maybe it will last 1 day if we're lucky. You could try to eat.
Well, if I haven't found the need or want for it, I don't think there's any point. I found it really weird. Only after a good fight, it's good to have a good meal to kind of steady yourself. But anyway.
But the Stormhead, he was the head that was in charge of the ships coming into dock supplies. So maybe you might be able to get us some supplies if you take him out.
We'll see if we can redirect him somewhere close to Dire Field, I guess. That is the correct place, right?
Yes, you are.
It looks so different. Yeah.
If there are any survivors around us, I will just start casting Good Berry and giving out little berries.
Okay.
I'm assuming these people haven't had fruit in a while.
Oh yeah, they've not had much apart from probably some like rice, rice and beans. So yeah, they'll be like, "Oh, thank you, miss."
Carry them, don't eat them all.
I'll try. And they start to like eat them and feeling like a little bit happier. But Whisper will start to prep a portal. He starts to etch our runes onto the ground and things like that. Mechanically, it will take him a day to set this up, so you do have time for a long rest if you should take one.
Yes, before I do that though, I'll cast Raven Fieldman onto his ring so he can charge it up again.
Okay.
Giving all the charges back. And yeah, no, he will definitely take that because he used a lot of stuff in that fight.
Cool. So yeah, while that's happening, while you're resting up, you're handing out good berries. Time seems to like drag ever so slowly, but eventually Wisp does goes, "Oh, I do think I have the portal open now to the Jagged Coast."
Oh. Apologies, I was kind of spacing out there. Okay, off we go.
And as you step through the portal, can I get one of you to roll me a D100?
You want to do it?
Well, I played more recently than you, so go for it.
I like that you're mitigating blame.
67.
67. As you step through, immediately this hot water just splashes you in the face as you appear on like this jagged shore where like rocks are like and bits of like glass hang from cliff sides, and this water, like as you look at the water reflecting the sky, which is like kind of like this unsettling red, this water looks like blood as it like splashes towards you and like is like scalding hot.
Well, it's about as pleasant as I thought it would be under his rule, so
This
no
place needs some
sightseeing, I
light.
I think the whole world needs a bit of light and life as well. Those that aren't dead are enslaved, so either way. So survivors and supplies, if possible, is what he asked, correct? Is the portal still there that we've walked through?
No, that would have gone.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I guess if we do get back there, it's the long way. Okay. I'll be completely honest with you. I was a knight in my time, and the only useful thing I could do is punch things. So all I am is your god, I guess, at this point.
Okay. Well,
I'll be honest. I just helped Magnus whatever way I could. I have a very niche set of skills, and that's punching things at an alarming rate.
what does this thing that we need to find look like normally? I know you said like a general, but like, is it
Okay.
humanoid? What?
So the one that we fought, he had the ability to turn into a dragon and fly through the sky. I've got no idea what this lightning one will actually have. But they are semi-human-esque. The one that we fought was a dragon one. Maybe this might be a different race. Might be a giant, going with the whole storm thing. It might be that. Storm giants, kind of that ancestrally. It might be a Goliath as well. Possible. So,
Did it have
maybe
a
look out for that.
particular smell?
Not really. But you could definitely tell they were there due to the explosions constantly going around. So maybe we look for a giant storm?
Is there a giant storm around?
Perception check from both of you.
25.
25.
18.
18. Amazing. So as you both look around, you look upon and you do see like this stonework that Echo, you remember this to be Ocean's Keep. This was the castle that was built overlooking the sea back in your time period. You actually was one of the guards that was on guard while it was being built. And you see like this, the ruins left of this. Morel, as you look around, this place is very different from your time. The beautiful ice white cliffs of pure sand have now become like jagged, dangerous rocks. And as you look at these ruins, you can't help but remember this beautiful meadow of like white lilies that used to grow here long time ago. But you see that this where these ruins are, there's just like this shadowy figure that just flew overhead as you look there, and then farther on, this big beast kind of lands further in, and as it lands, you hear like a few muffles, and then there's quiet, and then just storms start to roll across the sky as the ocean starts to like almost like retreat in fear from these bolts of lightning that start to dance around your surrounding area.
I think we have found him.
It certainly looks like it. I wasn't being literal when I said look for a giant storm.
It
They
appears
really
you're
don't know
not.
what subtlety is. Yep. The storm was too strong.
Yeah, the storm's too strong. The white light started to flicker. It bubbles up as Morel remains back into her form.
Nice. You're also unstable. Lovely.
Hi.
I do feel like my whole manipulation of time is why I haven't started fading yet. Anyway, now that hypothesis is out the way.
Let's go, yes. That feels very weird. I do not recommend.
Oh, I'm most certain I'll experience it at some point. Can't be any more weirder than this. So how do you want to do this? How do you fight normally? Are you more of a keep away kind of person, or because
Yes.
Okay, that's perfectly fine then. Because the Reaper was kind of more. We were more side by side. One side each. It was a mix of both martial and magical.
Well, I'm more supportive than anything else.
Oh, that's fine. I can punch stuff extremely well, as I said. It was the only thing I really mastered in. On the upside, we had a day while he was doing the portal, so I can get to show you my trick.
Nice. So I guess we go there.
Well, it's the only way, and yeah.
As you start walking on this, like, at first, due to the light and everything, you think it's like a pebbled beach. When you soon realize it's actually the bones and skulls of fallen people that you're like crunching on. Like with every bolt of lightning, you see like them just illuminated. As you approach, you see this dragonborn figure, blue skin, great massive horns, this huge figure, these like kind of like stubby wings, like they don't seem practical, they're more like as an aesthetic choice, wearing like this silvery kind of armor. He is sat upon this giant blue dragon as you get across there, and as you look further in, you can see a mountain of supplies, food, and you even see like medical equipment. This is like the jackpot for
like an equivalent of a dragon's hoard, but
yes,
yeah,
it's a dragon's hoard, but it's like supplies. It's like
commerce, yeah,
100%. This, you see this, and this is you start to think like how the people you left to come here would thrive. They could probably start like surviving,
rebuilding
again.
and so on. Yeah.
Like this is enough to probably kit out Dire Shield for like at least a year without having to worry. Especially for the amount of people that's left. Let's put that.
It wouldn't be the original population that Echo remembers.
And there were no signs of like living creatures other than the ones that we see at the moment.
Yeah, these seem to be the only two.
Oh.
This is just evil.
Yes, well, that's why you put evil in front of his name, I guess. I still feel like that is extremely on the nose. Evil King Tyrant, like, come on. Couldn't brand yourself better?
You know, he wasn't always like that. He used to be a good guy.
Well, for the years that I knew and fought against him, he never was, so... You must predate me.
He used to fight by my side. Sad to see where he went.
I see why you have a bit of disdain for him. Fair. Okay.
That and he stabbed me in the back.
I can see why you have a lot of disdain for him.
So how do you want to do this?
I feel like insulting him might be the good call, because I think we just get this over and done with as quickly as possible. And considering there's no, civilian casualties that might happen this time.
I feel I would just scarred.
I didn't get the right information.
Very well then.
As we walk, just gonna shout, "That's a very interesting crocodile you're riding there."
Wait, before we do that,
Oh,
I will use my dust of disappearance, even though I assume that the dragon will have some sort of blind sight.
Yeah.
So I will try and sprinkle it a little bit on us, just to make it a little harder to hit.
Okay. And then you shout that out, and you just hear, "Who be there, disturbing the mighty Zhao and Tar?"
could have picked any names in the histories, and you chose those. Okay, interesting.
I like that we're invisible while you say that.
Yeah, you'll still be talking shit while walking invisible the whole time.
You know, that kind of defeats the purpose.
Hey, the voices can travel.
Yeah, I guess we'll just start it off.
Okay.
I will hide behind a pillar, any ruin, rock kind of thing, and I will attempt a guiding bolt.
Okay, I'm going to get you all to roll initiative then.
Not bad. 19.
15.
Okay. So 19 for Echo.
15.
15 for Real. 15 for Mariel. 24 for Tar. And a 10 for Zhao.
Which one is which? Which one is the dragon?
You don't know.
Okay.
I feel like Zhao's the dragon. But I feel like me saying that now is swapped.
No. They were already predetermined which one's which. But I will let you get your guiding bolt off before we go into turn order.
Nice. So that's a 23 to hit. And I'm going for the guy, not the dragon.
That will hit them.
So that's 31 points of radiant damage.
Nice. And advantage on the next.
Yeah.
Boom.
Amazing. So, as this radiant energy shoots forward, blasting Zhao in the back, kind of just like looks down and he's like, "Tar, get rid of these." And Tar's turn, the ancient blue dragon is just gonna lightning breath. So I'm gonna need a dex save from both of you, please.
Which I'm still waiting on the resistance, which one it is.
I added cold to you.
Oh, okay, perfect.
21?
Fail. 8, did you say? Oh dear.
I fixed it!
So that will be 97 points of lightning damage. Just this, you see like all the storms from the area kind of collect on this dragon, and his giant spikes it have light up as it just, and this like beam of breath that like shoots out, but as it hits, it kind of like goes up and then like lightning rays down on you guys as it hits you for 97 points. And then the dragon is actually going to, it's going to get airborne. That brings us to Echo.
Oh, I can't punch it now. Crap. How far away would I be to the other guy if he is on the ground? Or is he on the back of the dragon?
He is on the back of the dragon currently.
Well, I don't really have anything to do with range, so I guess I'm just standing here. Invisible. Guess I'll just move 30 feet and hold my attack if it comes within range when it lands.
Perfect.
Kind of like following it while it's kind of flying.
Yeah. So hold your attack for anything that comes in range, correct?
Yeah, well, obviously not my friend, but anything else. Yeah.
Anything hostile that comes within range.
Yeah.
Yes. Good distinction. This is me after all.
Yeah.
Perfect. Muriel.
Yes, so I'm just seeing something. Because level 20, it's a lot of things.
Uh-huh.
Oh, nice. So I regain a little bit of HP. So the dragon flew, but the guy stayed.
No, the dragon.
Or is it
the guy
on the
is
dragon?
on the dragon.
Okay.
Yep.
Probably not gonna work, but I will try a dominate beast. Can I have a wisdom saving throw?
On the dragon?
Mm-hmm.
Sure. You may indeed wisdom saving throw on the dragon. 13.
Fails.
Okay.
So he's charmed.
Okay.
Oh, but it has advantage because we were fighting it.
Okay. 12. It still fails.
Okay, so why don't you eat him? And we have a telepathic link, so yeah, I don't have to say it out loud.
Okay.
Just in truth.
Why don't you eat your rider?
Okay. Is that the end of your turn, Maria?
And then bonus action, I will activate my Steri form.
Okay, nice.
And I'm going for the archer.
Amazing. As you activate this starry form, for a moment, the darkness is pierced and like the original night sky kind of appears before you capture all the stars on it, and then like the darkness immediately seals it back up. Bringing it back to Zhao now. Zhao is going to... He's actually going to come towards you, Echo, actually. He's going to jump off the dragon. His wings kind of like grow larger, scaling down towards you. So your reaction will go off towards it as it is now coming in within range of you.
Not a problem. 21 on the first.
21 does hit.
I'll get them all out the way because it's easier. 29.
29 does hit.
24 and 25. So all four will hit. Oh.
And you had advantage on one of them because of guiding bolt.
Oh yeah, so re-roll one of them just in case you crit.
Valid point, yeah. I'll did the damage with the first one, which was 12 slashing, 18 necrotic. I'll re-roll one of those. Nope, no crit, sadly. Oh. Second one will be 16 slashing, 15 necrotic. That was the attack one, not the damage one. Third one will be 16 slashing, 11 necrotic. And the last one will be 22 necrotic, 11 slashing.
Okay. Amazing.
I'm guessing I'm no longer invisible now.
No, you are quite visible now, which Zhao just like kind of like starts like rocketing towards where he saw the guiding bolt come from, and then all of a sudden this invisible kind of like starts slashing him up, and then it's like oh, okay. However, it is his turn. And Zhao is going to slap a bitch, I think.
Yep, that's totally fair.
Sorry, I'm just getting my damage dice together so it's easier.
Ah, yes, I see. The confidence already.
I mean, with his modifier, I'm hoping he does hit. He isn't mounted anymore, so he does lose that bonus though. 21 to hit.
No, that misses.
29 to hit.
That one will.
10, 14, 23 points of slashing, and as he like slices through, you see the lightning from the sky go across his blade for 30 points of lightning damage.
Ouch. Necrotic Shroud kind of like to neglect to get to the one side.
Amazing. And then his last swing, which will be 34.
Yep.
And that will be 15, 24 slashing.
Nice.
And 20 points of lightning.
Fair.
However, that does bring to Tar's turn. And Tar is dominated. Does he get a save at the end of his turn?
Let me check. Only when he takes damage.
Okay, sweet.
It repeats the save. Yeah.
Cool. So Tar is going to take his 2 attacks against... No, sorry, not 2. His 3 attacks against Zhao as like he like clumps down. Echo, you're starting to think, oh god, this is becoming a really bad day. And then this giant blue dragon starts to attack its owner with a...
I see what you mean by supportive.
Yeah.
That hits. That also hits. That misses. It's 2 hit. So 18. I'm not going to roll the lightning because he's immune to it. 22. Perfect. So 40 points damages this dragon. And he's just like, what are you doing, you fool?
Good job, buddy.
And then at the end of Tar's turn, Zhao is going to use legendary action to cast a... Yeah, why not? Just to get rid of any cover you can hide behind. A 9th level shatter.
Nice.
So can I get you to make a Constitution saving throw, both of you, please? And he's going to target the dragon as well.
Would that also include himself, since I'm standing literally right next to him?
No, because it emanates from him.
From him. Okay,
Yeah.
it's like... Yeah, okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Otherwise, yeah, it would. Yeah, 100%.
Does he have to see to use shatter? Or
No,
is it...
it's just a radius.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just within range. 29.
22.
22. So 29 succeeds, 22 does fail, unfortunately. The dragon actually fails as well. So now I have to roll 10d8. Please bear with. We need that the cat hanging, just like hang in there.
Yeah, hang in there. Yeah, got
10.
Oh.
20. 30. 54 points of thunder damage.
So 27 half on success.
Yes, correct. Does the dragon? No, the dragon's immune to lightning, not thunder. Note to self, should have. But he does now have to make a save, correct, against your
damage.
Yeah.
And he also the dragon needs to do a save for the dominate.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He needs to make a save against dominate. 18
fails.
Still dominated, and yeah, amazing. And you just see like all the debris and potential spots you could hide, and like the bit you're hiding behind Morel just shatters as it becomes nothing but pebbles. Now we fight on even ground. Echo, it's your turn.
I have a question, and
Yes.
Please tell me to go fuck myself if it's a no. Because the dragon is charmed at the moment, would they class as an ally? For flanking.
I mean, in the broadest sense of a term, yes.
Okay. So I'm going to attack, and then I'm going to action search do that again.
Okay. So 8 attacks at advantage, okay.
Yep.
Fair enough.
Oh, 23 on the first one.
I feel this is only going to be like a 20-minute session. 20-minute session.
I apologize. 21 on the second.
Yep.
27 on the third.
Yep.
26 on the fourth.
Yep.
31 on the seventh. That's 17 on the fifth. 31 on the fifth. Fucking Christ. Oh, there we go. There's an 18, so that's a crit. On the sixth. 26 on the seventh. And last one. So all 8 hit. And one was a crit. So I'll get the one out of the way first because, you know. Oh. That is 16 slashing with 27 necrotic on the crit.
Okay.
First normal one is 11 slashing, 17 necrotic.
Okay.
Oh. That one's really bad. 16 slashing, 4 necrotic on the third.
I mean, you're attacking 8 times. I don't think it matters.
Yeah, wow. 15 and 7 for 22 on the third. No, fourth. 12 and 5 for the fifth.
Mm-hmm.
13 and 5 for the sixth. 14 and 17 for the seventh.
Yep.
Yep. And then last one. 11 and 13. Okay. And on the last one, I will, because it's funny, do the continuity rift and send them through space and time. And yeah, that'll be everything.
Amazing. So, Zhao kind of disappears.
You have a free moment to yourself.
Thank you. And I will cast Mass Cure Wounds.
Okay.
And I will also, before that, transfer my form into a chalice.
Okay, yep.
Yeah. So you heal for 28 points. And then 28.
might as well because we have the time. I'll do second wind to heal myself with the echo as well. Ba-ba-da-ba-ba. 43, not bad.
Tar. It's kind of just stuck there, like not doing.
Yeah, because it's until the start of it's until the end of my next turn. So, well, on the count of 3,
we get 1 turn, 2 turns.
Yeah, you 1 turn.
Okay.
Yeah, it's until the end of my next turn. So,
you basically get an action and a bonus action to do without having to worry about anything. Yeah.
So on the count of 3, 2, 1, portal opens and just.
Ow.
Yeah, no, the other guy said that as well. That'll be 41 psychic damage, please.
Okay.
And obviously the save for confusion, which is an 18. Yeah.
What is the save?
18 intelligence. See if he's confused or not.
23.
I apologize, but it's just business.
I will use Woo to maybe reduce that by 6. Let me see.
Okay.
Oh, 6. So reduce that by 6.
Okay, so that would be a
17?
17, correct? Then I will use legendary resistance.
Legendary resistance.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, I was nice. I got an ancient dragon, but I didn't give him legendary resistances. I was like, let me not be so mean.
Let's not give it to the 2.
Yeah. Okay. That brings us to...
out of fairness as well, I didn't hold my attack because it's a bit too much doing 12 attacks in a row. That's a bit over the top there.
Yeah.
So yeah. Just as he falls out. Hi, welcome back. How was the trip? I hear the space between worlds is very interesting this time of year.
He's just like, that will then bring us to Morel's turn.
I will activate Archer again, and I will do Guiding Bolt.
Okay.
Once more. So that's a 24 to hit.
24 does hit.
So 13 plus 9, so 22 plus 7, 29.
29?
Points of radiant damage.
Perfect. That hits. Anything else from yourself?
Healing word on myself. No, oh no, I can't because it's just spells. Sorry.
Yeah.
Then that's it, and I will just tell the dragon. He looks so tasty. Give him a little nibble.
Okay, I think I got to stop playing around because I'm in danger of actually dying soon if I go for another couple of turns like that. So Zhao is going to use at the end of your turn, Morel is going to use a legendary action, 2 legendary actions to cast 8th level Dispel magic on the dragon. I don't know what level Dominate was. I might have to roll.
I think it was 4th level.
Okay, that's fine. So I overkilled it. Fair enough. Wasting resources, That then brings us to Zhao, who will now see both of you. Yeah, he's going to come towards you, Morel, because you took control of his dragon. He doesn't like that.
All right.
Yeah, and he's going to take his 3 sword attacks against you. You would get an opportunity attack, Echo, if you so choose to take one.
Yeah, it would. Which misses fabulously for a natural 1.
Oh, but you have advantage because of Guiding Bolt.
Oh, yes, Guiding Bolt. It isn't a fabulous miss. It's a 28 instead, which still better.
I thought you was going to say, isn't it a fabulous miss? It's a fabulous crit. And I'll be like, really?
No. No. 12 slashing, 16 necrotic.
Okie dokie. Morale. First slice coming towards you is a 22.
Protective wings. So that's an extra 6 to AC, so that misses.
Amazing. A 32.
It's
I mean, he's got a plus 16 to hit, so it's bound to get there eventually.
Yeah.
10, 11, 20 points of slashing, and the storm.
Lightning.
Yeah, the storm comes through again, hitting you for 14, 23 points of lightning. Second strike will be a 29 to hit.
Isn't that the third?
Yes,
That'll be
it's
the
The
third.
first
yes,
miss.
Correct, yes. So 29, does that hit?
That hits. But I will use woe again
Okay.
to reduce that. So probably will miss. So reduce that by 3. Which makes
26.
Does woe take a reaction?
It does.
Because you use protective wings.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So 5, 8, 17 slashing. I should have just played Snake with all this. And
Should have got the 7 killer as well.
yeah, I should have. I need I do have it here somewhere, I'm pretty sure.
If anything, this mini campaign is the great place to use it because it is a deadly dice.
It is. I should have got 12. 19 lightning. I should have it here somewhere. Look through the dice instead of doing what he's supposed to. Yeah, that will end his turn for now. That brings us to the dragon. Does the dragon regain his breath weapon? He does. We're cooking with gas now. Yeah, I think the dragon's just going to focus this lightning breath attack on you, Echo.
Yeah, that's completely fine.
Yeah, I think that's
I
fair.
respect it.
Yeah. So it just all the storms kind of gather in. He lights up again and just deck save, please.
I will preemptively use a charge on the ring to give me advantage on it.
Cool.
22 so far. Let's see if I get any better than that. 25.
25 is a success. You will take half. So I
Not
rolled
bad.
100, so you'll take 50 points damage.
Oh, nice round number.
I know. I mean, to be fair, I am using D&D Beyond for that roll. I didn't want to roll 16d10.
Oh, just for the whole flavor thing. The necrotic shroud just eats it all and then disperses it.
Amazing.
Just for fun, I was sitting at 110 after the whole 8 attacks. Yeah.
Nice.
I don't think this should ever be used on a fighter, just for future reference.
No, probably not.
No.
Anyway, or maybe
At least we know.
Or if it's used on a fighter, it won't stack.
Yes, all that.
But yeah, that brings us to the dragon is actually going to fly up now, and then that brings us to Echo's turn.
How far away did the rider walk?
Oh, Morel's about like 30 foot from you, not that far.
Oh, okay. Well, considering your pet just flew away from me, just walking over these bones, pretty, one mechanical foot crushing them completely because the weight different. And yeah, I will just, I'll take him off your hands, and yeah, I'll attack him a couple of times.
Okie dokie.
24.
24 does hit.
23. Yep.
23 does hit.
16. That one will miss.
That misses. He's just like, thank God.
22.
22 hits.
So yeah, 3 of them hit. And on one of those, bonus action to pause strike, I'm going to hit him and then teleport beside him and increase my AC by 6. So let's roll the damage for those. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. That will be 16 and 10 for the first one.
Mm-hmm.
13 and 11 for the second. And 15 and 12 for the third.
Okay. He's starting to look very rough. And I think before we go to Merylstone, we'll just take a quick 5-minute break.
Right.
Yeah.
So, as we're back, Morel, it's your turn. You've done together. You've done quite a lot of damage to this duo of Zhao and Tar, unleashing a lot of damage to them.
Yes, we did. I am gonna retry Dominate Beast on the dragon.
Indeed.
Can I have I believe it's Wisdom save?
Oh my god, that's a 16.
Nope. So, he has advantage because we are fighting it.
That's a 19.
It's a 23 that he needs to beat.
Yeah. Tell the dice.
Yeah. I would rather not. Okay, so then I will tell it. Why don't you pick me up?
Okay.
And yes. Ooh, and I didn't even use a spell slot. Great.
How am I going to interpret should I pick you up as a dragon?
Can you pick me up? Puppies.
Yeah. Yeah, he could pick you up with his mouth.
Or a claw.
Put me on your back. Yes. Okay. And then can I do something else? I will do the I have some sort of lay on hands as a druid. I know I do because I saw it. I know the amount is 64, but I don't remember.
Oh, that's Healing Touch as an Anasimar.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. So I'll use that.
Sweet. You can tell when I was a player what races I used to play, right?
Clearly. And since I do believe I'm still under Chalice form, I do get a little extra healing.
Did you swap? No, didn't you swap back to the Ranger?
You went to Archer to do the Guiding Bolt.
That's
fine. Yeah.
Perfect. At the end of your turn, Morel, Zhao is going to use another 2 legendary actions to cast. He does have one. I don't want to keep doing that. It's not verbal, so he doesn't know that. Yeah, he's just going to cast a 7th level Shatter. So can I get a con save from all of you, please?
Most certainly.
He's not targeting the dragon because the dragon hasn't done anything against him yet, so he presumes.
26.
I'm going to use Indomitable because that's a natural 1.
Oh!
27.
Okay.
Indomitable for the win there.
Amazing. Both of you succeed there. So you... Oops. That's... so you're going to take half the points. So 7th is 8. D8. So 10, 20, 23. 23, 35. So 35 halved will be... Kisbana, tell us.
17 or 18,
17.
depending on which one you like. Go.
What kind of damage?
Thunder.
Oh, yeah, thunder.
Just as yeah, no, it's thunder. You made me double check, man.
That's my fault.
No, all good. And now, like, any remnants of anything possible to hide is now just like completely withered away to nothing. That then brings us to Zhao's turn. Zhao is gonna be like,
Puppies.
oh no, that's not the dragon. It's the rider at this time. He's just gonna look as you go up. He's gonna be like, what the hell? Yeah, I think he's just going to take 3 swings. I think he's got to target you, Echo. You're starting to become a pain in his side. Morel didn't hurt him last turn, so
29 at the moment because I teleported. So that's what you
Sweet.
need to beat.
So that means I need to roll.
Are you beside me? Because we were pretty close.
Yeah, I'm within like the 5-foot circle of you.
So I need to roll above a 13, basically.
Yes, you've got like a 35% chance.
Oh, that's a 35 to hit.
Yep, that will.
Wait, protective wings, because that gives you an extra 6.
That'll be 35, so it'll still meet.
Okay.
Then I won't do it.
Okay. So 8, 13, 17, 26 points of slashing.
You know what? At that point, I would have happily took the 62 if you'd done it the other way around. It's a bit of pain in the ass.
And that will be... Oh, I rolled really well for the lightning. 41 points of lightning.
Damn, fair. Luckily, that necrotic veil's still up, just absorbing all of it.
Amazing.
2 more to go, though.
Yeah. That will be a 34.
Yeah, it's still hit. 29 at the moment.
10.
How bad are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I'm still over 200.
Must be nice.
All I do is fight. That's what he's built for. It's just fighting. When stuff starts flying, he just stands there looking like an idiot. He just stands there like, I can't fight that. I don't have wings.
So 25 slashing and another good roll on the lightning.
30, yeah, sharing the necrotic veil.
Amazing. 36 lightning.
Very nice.
And the last one, natural 20.
Which I'm immune to. I'm immune to crits.
Still going to hit you one more time.
Can I do silvery barbs just for the fun of it?
Why not? That will be a 32.
Still hits, yeah.
Who are you giving the advantage to from silvery barbs?
Echo. Gonna be nice. I'm support today.
19 slashing.
Yep.
And brain fog. 35 lightning.
Fair. Really good on the lightnings.
Yeah, no,
I respect that.
It's
really
40.
Nice.
It's 40-12 lightning, so I'm starting to roll quite nice. So
almost got me to bloodied, which I respect.
Oh, amazing!
Yeah.
That's all the lightning. If
considering I got 2 turns where I just got a wail on you without any consequences.
That brings us to Tar's turn, who flies over, picks up Morel.
Okay.
He's nice again.
It's an interesting relationship. I'll give you that.
And yeah, so he's doing what he's told. He got told to pick her up. He did. Kind of flicks you onto his back. That brings us to Echo's turn.
Ooh. So do I do with 4 attacks or do I do with the 8 again? I don't have an advantage this time, and fuck it, why not?
You have advantage on 1 though.
I have advantage on 1. Yeah, fuck it. We'll action surge to do the 8 again. Get the first one out the way. That's the damage. So 26, which will hit.
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom. That one will miss. That's a natural 1. There's a natural 2. 25. So
hits.
That's 2.
2 out of 4.
Yep, 3. Because action surge. So yeah. So 3 out of 5. That's a miss. That's a natural 2 again.
3 out of
So that's
6.
3 out of 6. That's an 18, which is a crit.
Yep.
So 4 out of 7, and last one, which is a 3, which misses because I guess a 17 misses.
Yes. Yeah. Armor class 19.
Okay, cool. Fair. All right, let's get the crit out of the way first then. That is 16 slashing with necrotic.
Necrotic.
Not great necrotic. 20 necrotic. So it's 1 crit and it's 4 normal attacks. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I missed 3. 17 and 5 for first. 16 and 10 for the second. 16 and 13 for the third, and last normal attack. 11 and 20. And that's the 5 attack to hit, yeah.
Amazing. He's looking very rough. If he sneezes, he could die.
That's everything. Well, I could bonus action teleport once again next to him to give me the AC bonus.
Amazing. That then brings us to Morel.
Since I'm up there, guiding bolt.
Amazing.
24.
24 does hit.
37 points of damage plus the archer form, because it didn't change last turn, so 9 plus 7. So 37 plus 16. Total.
How do you kill the Stormhead?
I would like to think that this, even though the stars are not there,
Yeah.
they shine a little bit and they reflect straight through.
So as you fire this guiding bolt, for a moment, the darkness that clouds it, clouds the world, disperses into a beautiful night sky where all the stars fire their radiant beams upon him, reflecting and impacting your guiding bolt. As it impacts him, he gets destroyed, leaving behind a giant sapphire. Also, I now, Morel, need you to make a dexterity saving throw as the dragon also.
Shit, I wasn't expecting that.
They seem to have been one of the same entity.
6.
Oh, shit.
I have a question for you, good sir.
Okay.
As they get closer, could I use my action to use the Temporal Warrior action to freeze time so I can catch them?
I do have wings.
Valid point, just in case.
I mean, you could do, but how would you catch them? Would you wait till they're like just ground level to do so?
Yes. Stop time as they're just about to hit the ground, and then, kind of underneath them and just take all the momentum myself.
If you wanted to do it that way, it's entirely up to you.
If I can activate my wings, I will.
I'm happy for whichever way you want to do it.
It's up to you. I'm not fussed.
As your wings like spread out and you just come gliding down, there's like a moment where like Echo, you just like the time stop kind of like just about is like stretching out from you. Then you see wings and you're like, okay, it kind of retracts.
Oh, right, yeah, right, you can fly. I forget about that sometimes. Anyway. So,
did you see that?
Yeah, I saw you.
No. Did you see the stars?
Yes, that's what I mean. You brought the stars down to kill him, which is impressive.
They're there.
So it's more kind of like a cloak that's encompassing the planet then by the look of it.
And as you say that, the darkness just knits back together over the sky.
A lot of interesting things we have learned today. Anyway, second gem, like touching it so it shrinks down.
Yep.
Do you have any teleportation magics?
Not long range.
Not long range. That's a shame.
So
Maybe we build a boat. Do you know how to?
I can turn into a bird. I can turn into a giant bird and bring you with. I mean, your spirit, how heavy can you be?
Considering I was still crushing human skulls underneath my mechanical leg, pretty heavy.
There. Can I carry him as a bird? As a giant bird?
Yeah, you would be able to.
Okay.
Uh,
So you were born more recently, so can you guide me?
Okay, well, we're at the jagged peaks. You are correct. Dire Shield is. Do you want a history check to see how well I remember?
why not? Let's do a history check. This could be very interesting.
21.
Okay, amazing. You do remember Dire Shield is just like southeast of here.
That way.
And
So
now we
not
can
sure-
actually scout and see if we see other storms.
And if we see any other, like, small outcroppings of people and that, because it couldn't just be the 6 of them. 5
We
of them, 'cause
should
one of them
bring
died when we showed
the-
up.
Food.
Yes, I was thinking that, but we don't have any long-range teleportation. Secondly, I don't think you want to build a boat.
Not good with my hands like that.
Honestly, looking at my expertise, neither am I.
Is it weird that neither one of us is like a bank building?
No, not really. I have a boomerang shield, but that's more, once again, offensive use. It's not really.
I can make it disappear.
Let's not do
Make
that.
it
I like it.
invisible.
What we could try and do, how much can you carry in your big bird form? Because we might be able to take some of it back. Make a makeshift kind of like stack, you know.
Let me check.
Here's the thing. As you are there and
Discussing possibilities.
discussing possibilities, the gem you have in your hand kind of like pulses, and kind of like from it a like tiny mini portal opens, like a little pocket dimension.
Huh.
It's very
You-
helpful.
You seeing this as well? Okay, it isn't just me. It's not a side effect of me fading. Good to know.
No, I think it's
Um,
okay.
Like holding the gem, just going to turn it towards like the horde and see if it kind of like sucks it up.
Yeah, just like it won't take all of it, but it probably got a good half of it. Just
Yeah.
This gem seems to have like some storm vortex ability
Kind
of
of-
storing.
okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
Very helpful.
We probably should have sorted that for the more useful things to less useful, because now we just got a mishmash. Fuck it, they'll be better than nothing.
Come
Well,
on,
I guess
get on the
you're my
back.
yeah, I was about to say, I guess you're my ride. Up I go.
Does Morel turn into the bird before, like giving him a piggyback, or
No.
It's like as you transform into this giant four-winged eagle.
Eagle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you just like as you begin to soar up, I will get you both to make a perception check as you're flying back to Dire Shield.
16.
16.
$32.
32.
Because keen sight.
Amazing. As you are flying over there, you do see another kind of like city, again, like most of the rest of the world, in various states of destruction. And that you see these 4 giant dinosaur-like creatures with horns and spikes all across their back. They kind of got like this shell kind of back, these giant claws, and they're just stomping around everywhere. You do, however, see pockets of people running in terror from these.
Should we go help?
I don't know. How you happy to go fight again?
What else can we do? Are we supposed to just let them die?
I don't think we can kill 4 of them, though.
Sketch. I have an ability. As long as I am with 1 HP, I recover 1d6 per round.
Yeah, I would say you would heal to full during this.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
I'm good to go.
My sword will keep me fighting fit for a while, but I can't guarantee how long that'll be.
I mean, there's people around. Maybe they also can help. Big risk, big reward.
Sure, but you know what? I'm not against it. Can I tell what kind of creatures they are?
You can indeed. If you give me a, let's call it a nature check.
Nature is there.
Can I give him advantage by describing the creatures?
Yeah.
Because I have actually good sight.
Yeah, sure. Advance.
So, first one was a 13. Second one's a 12, so it's 13.
Sorry, nature or survival? Sorry. If survival's better.
Nature's better because of the intelligence, because of the time
13.
blade.
DC was 10 because you are ancient heroes of old, so you would have seen all sorts in your time. These look like Tarrasques.
There's 4 of them.
Correct.
It's
I
possibly
don't think I have
doable.
a fought one.
Sorry?
You don't think you've ever fought one?
As Morel or Zen?
As many.
So, they have carapaces that can reflect magical attacks. So, I don't think you'll be much of a use.
Okay.
As much as you want to help, it wouldn't be much. We'd need more of a force, and the fact that the gems only letting 2 of us exist at the moment is, you know.
Do they have any weaknesses? Maybe
Not
I
that
can drop
remember.
like a fireball and then
Fireball is magical, it would just reflect it.
fuck.
And you also know they're immune to fire.
Wasn't going to burst the bubble that much.
But as you are flying overhead, you are within 150 foot of them. I need a Constitution saving throw as they just let out this. All 4 of them let out this thunderous bellow.
18.
Natural 20 for 34.
Okay, so you succeed. However, you fail. So it's 4 of them doing 12d12. So, but I'll be fair. You should technically make 4 saves. Against each one.
Natural 20.
Okay, so you'll succeed 1.
I'll do the others.
And I'm going to say with the nat 20s, I'm going to say you're going to take no damage from that 1.
Okay.
So that's 1 you're not taking damage from, 1 you're not taking damage from, 1 you're taking full damage from. Your second one?
22.
22.
That's a
Fail.
19 and a 14.
Okay, so 3 fails, 1 fail.
That's a 19, but I'll use Indomitable on that one. So again. For a 19 again, because the dice wanted me to. Okay.
2 fails, last one.
And Last one is 27.
27. So that is the DC. So you succeed 2. So 1 you're going to take half for, though. 1 you're immune from. You're going to take damage for 3 of them. You're going to take damage for 2 of them. Well, 3 of them,
Two
but
and a
1's
half,
half.
yeah.
Okay, so first one, 80 points of damage.
So the bird gets killed, but I still have wings.
Yes, yeah.
So you're still in my bag.
Mm-hmm.
Second one, 80 points of damage.
I see a theme here.
Third one, you're going to take half of this one, Echo. 76 points of damage. So you'll take 30.
38.
Yes. Just to say.
How are you looking after that? Are we currently plummeting to the ground at a breakneck
No.
speed? Okay, cool.
Still okay. No, we'll wild shape into an eagle again.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe we should leave. We should leave.
Yeah, fly further away, please, because that almost killed me as well. God, they're still out. Even though we technically don't have ears right now. Anyway.
You just get like bits of like castle like launched at you as you're like flying away, heading back towards Dire Shield. You're moments away before touching down.
Down.
Before touching down in Dire Shield, where Morel, your form kind of flickers and like almost like fades again. Like there's a couple of times, Echo, you're flying, you get dropped, and then you're picked up. As you then finally get back to Dire Shield, there's one of the guards that you've rescued recently, known simply as Mash, and he's just like, how did you fare?
Well, she's fading more. So we're not faring great. We saw a small herd of Tarrasque, which is a very strange sentence to make when you say herd.
Oh, they must be your tyrant's personal army. He has like a small army of Tarrasques. Maybe you found his what you call that thing? Yes.
Hideout?
Yeah.
Castle of Solitude. Sorry, I'm now taking the piss. Anyway. But we did well. Besides the Tarrasque thing that almost killed us on the way here.
I mean, your ears are bleeding, your eyes are bleeding, but you did well, okay.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
I am good.
You just sound like...
Yeah, you heal to full by the time we get
I
there.
do heal.
Yeah.
I'm just like, yeah, no, but yeah, we did well. Where do you want all this stuff? I have a stockpile of things in this blue.
Oh, let's get to the cavern, and then we can put it in the. Well, it wasn't called a storeroom, but now we could call it a storeroom.
I don't think there's going to be enough room. I'll be honest with you.
Well,
it's a lot.
And we only took half of it. It's only what the gem could hold.
Well, this would be a prosperous day for us. Hopefully we can start to gain a footing.
My estimates, you got about half a year without having to worry about your current numbers.
That's amazing.
Anyway, once we get there, just the gem opening, just...
Yeah.
I would hope it stacks itself neatly.
Oh, yeah. It's magic, right? So it's like... does the whole
come on now, organize yourself.
Yeah, it's like the Mary Poppins kind of like, it's just like,
just clap and it all just walks.
Yeah. But Wisp kind of comes in. He's just like, well done. You're looking pretty worse for wear, Echo. My lady.
Yeah, no. Unlike our lovely friend there, I don't heal over time.
You should take a rest.
I really should, but at the end of the day, I don't know how long I'm going to be here for, so being on guard is better than nothing.
Do you want
right.
me to just
No.
cast some, maybe a healing spirit?
Okay.
Just so we
Oh
can...
yeah, that would.
Unless you would class the rest of the travel as a short rest, and I could heal off that.
I'm gonna say purely because of the flickering in and out. No.
No. Okay. Still on. Yeah. Fair. Oh, what was that healing for then?
I mean, healing spirit. You can do it like so many. I think that would
It's
heal you.
multiple.
Yeah.
It's multiple.
turns.
Yeah, it's proficiency, isn't it?
Check.
Or is it spellcasting modifier? I think it's spellcasting modifier, and then it's whatever you cast that healing.
So you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6 to the creature. Can cast it once per your spellcasting modifier, so 8 times.
Okay, and then I think it's 1d6 per level you cast it at.
Yeah. Let's do it at 3rd level.
Okay.
Because then I can
So-
still...
It'll be 3d6 8 times. Fucking hell.
And I don't use a spell, so I'll do it again afterwards.
Should I just cut to the chase and just heal to full
I
at
was
this
just
point?
gonna say,
Just-
just heal
yeah.
to max. Let's not beat around the proverbial bush. But again, Mirror, as you're doing that, you kind of flicker in and out of existence, getting like weaker, and
I don't like it.
Yeah, no, Reaper was saying the same. It felt really weird in the fact that it didn't feel like you were fully in control of your own powers. So, hopefully though, you get back to have a rest again. Maybe you'll be back, who knows? I think it's more just teething problems with the Everstone at the moment. It's not really as stable as we would like it to have been.
Wisp is like, I've been trying to locate the other heads while you've been away. And I don't think I've come to any use at the moment. However, maybe with the 2nd gem on the armor, we could
Figure something out?
well, maybe we could lure them to us and defend this place.
Yeah, well, it's fortress-esque. Maybe we hold off for a day or two, actually, build some defenses, palisades, walls, stuff like that.
I mean, we could
You've got-
possibly do that.
We've got a small level of labor force. We need to think smart about this stuff. So,
And I do recall, if you're one of the knights that I think you are, a temporal champion, you probably could take some of us with you as you stop time and build defenses.
I'm a bit out of practice, but I can certainly give you a try.
I
Well,
can
I
turn
take no
people into apes.
They can turn people into... Because monkeys are going to have a bigger, carry
Yes.
capacity than normal humans.
Right. I was confused.
The
of where
muscle
we
mass
was-
and all that is
I
different.
was confused of where we was going for a second. And the voice in my head was even more confused.
Well, I will say, I do not take any responsibility for any missing arms that have lost due to the temporal shift.
Do you take responsibility for the ones that fell to their death when you opened the ground beneath them?
That wasn't my fault. That was your friend. He opened the ground. I just,
Oh,
positioned
yes.
him there.
I thought it was his fault. Yes, I did think so.
I just got them there. Him breaking the ground was entirely his fault. I am happy to roll a deception if you would like.
Roll a deception.
That's a 7. He's really shit at lying.
Wisp
It
kind
feels
of-
really guilty.
Wisp kind of just like winks at you and is just like, "Hey, understand." But as time rolls on, Morel, you start to feel weaker and weaker. As the white energy you were spawned from overtakes you again. As you fade away.
Well, I guess I'll say, well, they're already gone. Bye.
Bye-bye.
There's just this echo of like, bye,
Hey,
bye,
bye.
bye,
Oh.
bye, bye, bye.
I actually got to say bye to one for once.
And while you prepare for the next few days of trying to build some defenses, that's where we end for today.